Hey all, it's Vera. It's been a while since I've been on, and that's because it's been really hard. I've had a hard time lately. I think we all have. I think our planet is having a hard time. And what I want to come on here to say to you is number one, it is okay. It's more than okay. It's reality that we are interdependent. We depend upon each other. We depend upon the self reverence that is our faith as we and our earth and our beloveds go through enormous changes, grounding. We are moving like the last week felt like a month. The last day felt like a year. I mean, we are there's a lot of stuff with the astrology. I recommend Lorna Bevan, Herald the Moon Astrology. Aluna Ash just did an awesome one about the new energies flooding in. There's just so much going on, but what is real, you can know through your heart that with this shiny starlight pouring through it, keeping you alive, and its grounding mechanism of keeping you embodied here on Earth and as Earth, so that your imagination and your love may create and connect. Okay, so we might have been feeling left out in the cold, as many people say for this card. Um, we might have been feeling lack. We might have been experiencing lack. What I want to do with this reading is it's called, the name of the reading came to me, and I've been wanting to do more of a channeling, but I think I'm going to use the cards just because it helps me. It helps me to connect my thoughts. So the name of the reading is Grounding Quantum, Herald and Flow. So I feel like we've been in this Herald and Flow so much, for years now, really. And what we are doing now is grounding it, working with, look at her. She's the Queen of Wands. She's not the magician. She's the Queen of Wands, a regular gal, embodying it. We are grounding. Look at those sunflowers. Look at that, magic wand that connects all the elements, that connects all the aspects of our ways of knowing and creating and grounding. We are the grounding. We are our own grounding. Self-reverence is faith. We have the Page of Pentacles here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. There's been some harsh, clarity that has required all of our strength, and we need this clarity. It's like lancing a wound. I always like this Ten of Wands because it makes it brings in the fun, the actual joy, the pleasure we can take in our tasks, the tasks we sort of volunteered for as we came here on Earth. They don't have to feel as burdensome. Okay, I'm not trying to make anything seem lighter than it really is, or like to deny the difficulty of anything. I really am not. But as we move toward our deepest joy, our realist self, in this time that I see is so embodied in so many ways by that Six of Swords, we each flow into the ability to live a life that is of a piece with our soul's true gorgeous shape, right? And this, in this deck, the Six of Swords is, now I'm forgetting her name, but she's a transgender woman who lived, well before this time. And, look, the Eight of Cups. Okay, I'm going to relate this Eight of Cups to, where did that go? That feeling the lack. Okay, what we're moving away from is anyone feeling put out in the cold, as we are all really relying upon deeply listening to our integrity, to our heart. Then as we make these, and it can feel very difficult, like running a marathon or, swimming the English Channel, and moving away from difficult times and difficult, unfair, unjust, lack of integrity, codependence where, you know, things are not actually, the way the relationships are set up are not actually true to the soul's true shape of any person. Because once we are in a place where every person is living in their integrity and is able to, and we have a society in which everyone is able to, then everyone is able to, right? And we can make gorgeous things and enjoy them together, right? Oh, it's a world filled with love. Okay, but we have to go through these moments of judgment and these times when the Ten of Wands does not feel fun. You know, the work that we've come here to do does not feel easy. You know, but we always have to come back to our hope. And that's how we move. That's how we move into, you know, victory is not even the right word for it, because victory feels like somebody is not victorious. We are moving to a time when the victory is all of ours. The victory is a form of contemplation. The victory is a form of social organization. The victory is, you know, we are our own stars and we are stars for each other. I was going to pull a couple for Mars as the divine masculine energy. Where does he need tenderness? King of Cups. In his grounding into his knowing and living the truth of his deep emotions, and not, just that. And Venus as the divine feminine. Where does she need tenderness? In her ability to create and to know that when she is in a state of self-reverence and really trusting in that heart, that what she's going toward and what she is believing in and what she is creating and what she is vocalizing and what she is moving toward is true. That joy is real, that love is real. Okay, and the sun is trining. What is all that's going on? You got to look at Lorna Bevan and some other astrologers. I could write that all down and make the cards, you know, go against that, but I'm just using the cards kind of wildly right now, you know. But what is the sun, Uranus, that whole trine, the whole thing that's happening this week that's lucky, that's majestic, that's important with Venus and Mars, and the energy between them. Okay, that's what I want to call upon. What needs tenderness in the energy between them? I wish I had another deck. Okay, I'll use the dreaming way. What is chosen for the dream? How beautiful. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Trust in your feelings, trust in your dreams, trust in your counterpart. Trust in your love, trust in your joy, trust in your heart, trust in your body, trust in your imagination. Self-reverence is faith. Kindness is everything. And integrity of kindness. A true kindness that has a deep clarity. Love to all.